Hello. Welcome. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing today? I am Consuella Hopkins, and I want to talk to you today about real estate, right? Real estate investments and the do's and don'ts. So hello, hello. Welcome. Come on in. I am Consuella Hopkins, your good money multiplier, and I help real estate professionals increase their revenue, reduce your tax liability, acquire financing with business strategies, and financial coaching. So this is something you want to come on in. If you are a real estate developer, investor, agent, or broker, I am your girl. You definitely want to make sure that we have conversations. But today what I want to do is talk about, hey, come on in, you guys. Come on in the room. Let me know you're here. If it's a replay, do hashtag replay. All right. So today I won't keep you long because you know it's Friday. And we got some good stuff going on. I got family coming in to town. We have all of my siblings are trying to get together this weekend. So that's exciting. We haven't gotten it together for a while. So that's good. So I won't keep you long. I want to go enjoy myself with them. But as always, I just really want to share with you and just be transparent in the fact that I truly have a desire. Those who know me, have worked with me, I think can attest for sure, to a desire to really see individuals, when you're on this entrepreneurship journey, right, this true business owner. I'm not talking about those who want to just be self-employed. The self-employed keep you on the struggle bus. But I'm truly talking about those who want to have a business in real estate, who want to really grow and change the trajectory of your family. Change the trajectory of your financial situation, all right? And not just for a little bit, but for a long time. So those are the things that I really want to talk about. And I do it just is I have a desire to show and duplicate and help people not do the mistakes that I had to do, not having anyone really showing me how to do certain things to really multiply what I'm doing, multiply my rental portfolio, multiply my revenue, right? So we're here. And so every Friday, I want to make sure we come live. We're going to have some tips and strategies to help you grow your real estate and investment portfolio. Now, whether you are catching the replay, I want to make sure that we share this. Whether you're catching the replay or live, I want to make sure that you leave your name, where you're from, and then if it's replay, just do hashtag replay. All right. If you have a question about anything we're talking about, or if this sparks an idea or a thought for you, right? If there's something else that comes up, well, just go ahead and feel free to put it in the comments. We'll check you out, right? We'll get with you and make sure that we respond to those questions or comments as well. So last week we talked about the general tips of real estate investing. But this week, let's talk about specifics, do's and don'ts of investing in real estate. So one, what you do, take the time to analyze all your options before entering into any deal. So consider your financial options before entering into any deal, because what it does, you want to make sure you get the deal you can handle. All right, there's a lot of different options out there right now. You want to make sure that the interest rate is correct, the terms is correct for you, right? That monthly payment is correct, or if it balloons, that you projected already out that you're going to be able to afford to make those payments, right? So make sure you analyze your deal. Do that. Now, don't neglect your marketing and branding. Even though the easiest option as a real estate, let's say agent, is to market your brand through word of mouth, right? I built my accounting firm word of mouth, but it came to a point when I had to get specific, right? In the type of clientele that I was marketing, right? Trying to make sure where we were just going. So going in, all in with a different strategy and explaining and expanding your clientele base is crucial. You want to make sure you do that. The use of social media is key. Plus especially is key with this post-pandemic world we're living in right now. So considering, posting on real estate sites as well. Expand your market, expand your ideas. Word of mouth is great. Trust and believe. I do understand it is. But you also want to make sure that you just don't neglect your marketing and branding when you are trying to be in the real estate industry. So do focus on management. One factor that determines the success of your investment, this is so true, is a great property management company. Be aware the managing and rental property takes time. It takes time to manage a rental property. You got to be organized. You got to have social skills. Not everybody does, right? You got to be able to pay attention to detail. So consider whether you want to hire a property management company. It's also a good idea as well. Now, I'm speaking to you from the financial part about it. What is the do's and don'ts in real estate financially? But we also seen way too many people in my farm. We talked about that before. In the area where I invest in, what I noticed, there was too many other people in real estate who just didn't have a clue. Right? So again, they were finding themselves turning into slumlords and really didn't even mean to. But what they needed was a good property management company. So what I found was that we solicited, let them know, we do have a real estate property management company. We do residential and commercial called A New Huey Properties LLC. So I understand the beauty, and it made such a difference. It turned a lot of the blocks around in the area by just having good property management and also knowing how to really, before you put a tenant in there, make sure that you're really finding the right tenant, right? Having the right criteria, asking the right questions before you put a tenant in there, right? A good property management company will do that for you. So also a part of that is make sure you're interviewing them as well. If you need some help with that, just let me know. We'll teach you some of the questions to ask. So, but let's keep on in with this. Don't rush through your cash flow projection. Now, I know we talked about cash flow projections. You want to go back and look at some of our prior videos. But cash flow projection is so key, right? As any professional in real estate, an investor will tell you, the numbers have to work, period. Your cash flow assumptions must be solid to help you ensure that you're making a good investment. Do extensive research to obtain your accurate income and expenses. Make sure those figures that you're considering, the building, the build out, the cost of capital, all of those things, your expenses. You want to make sure that you're doing a really good and accurate cash flow projection. Because even sometimes I know a lot of people may round it up, right, or just maybe something, but really think through what is it going to take when you get into this deal. Think from January to December. Every month, different seasons, you're going to require different expenses. So you want to make sure that you are allocating for any expenses that may occur in that when you're having that real estate property, having that deal. So that's key as well. So, and also do establish real estate goals. I love this. And the bigger they are, the better. Trust me and believe it. You'll find when you set those goals and you have them and you're looking at them, how they happen, right? You bring them to fruition. So acting without a plan that brings you closer to achieving your goal. Let me see here. I'm sorry about that. So do establish real estate goals. So acting without a plan, could read my own handwriting, that brings you closer to achieving your central goal makes no sense. You want to make sure that you have a plan and that you are activating it. Before you make any move, find a quiet place and reflect on exactly what you want to achieve in the real estate market. What's your niche? What's going to be different about you? What is it that you want to bring to this world? Not only just making the money, because if you're only, looking for the money, I would suggest that. Of course, there's really good money in real estate if you do it correctly. However, you want to make sure that, what is your goal? Why are you doing this? What's your purpose? Right? Take some time, get really clear on that, right? You want to understand, right, the risk. Why are you doing this? And understanding the risk that you're taking by going this far. So you want to make sure that you see it all the way through. So sit back and think about it. So please establish your real estate goals. Now, when you get that real estate investment property, right, make sure you don't over rehab. I know myself personally, because a lot of times I'm I love to do the interior decorating. I love that part. Me and my daughter do it together, and we have a really good time. However, I can find sometimes I get a little too personal about how I want things to look, because I may put too much value in it that just doesn't make sense. But the numbers still always got to make sense. So some high-end houses have to have those nicer countertops and fixtures. Low-income houses need to look nice and modern and clean and sleek, but they don't need the most expensive things in them. You don't need the top of the line, but it is okay to budget, and it's okay to go with what I call the middle of the road, right? That middle quality fixtures, because you don't want to put cheap things in there that you're coming back in a month, a year or two, 5 years, and always changing things out. You want something that's going to be solid and that lasts. So make sure you put in your budget those middle of the road fixtures. And then depending on your budget and the number, your dollar amount of the project you are rehabbing, you may have high-end fixtures as well, which is great as well. So, but pass by the cheapo stuff. Don't do that, because it'll save you more time later, and you'll be glad for that. I promise you that. So today, that's our do's and don'ts. Just that quick. Let's go over them real quick. Take time to analyze all your options before entering into a deal. Next, don't neglect your marketing and branding. Focus on management. You want to make sure you have a good property management company in place, or your own property management plan. Do not rush through your cash flow projections. Make sure you're looking at everything to make sure your project is going to cash flow. And do establish your real estate goals. Do not over rehab. And that takes us to the last of our do's and don'ts for this week. So, as you're doing your research and considering real estate investing, please contact us for your real estate investor strategy. Simply go to scheduleconsuelas.com today. We'll make sure we put that in the comments for you as well, so it'll be easy for you to find. And also, don't forget to sign up for our weekly newsletters at mygoodmoneytips.com. Simple, mygoodmoneytips.com. And for there you'll get additional tips and strategies, and they'll be sent directly to you. And trust me, there's a lot of bonuses that people get there that you will not get, of course, when we're just going live. We don't have time for that. But go to mygoodmoneytips.com and get our weekly newsletter. So, I'll see you next week. Continue the conversation and with others, right? Talk about real estate. Talk about getting your finances in order. Talk about the need being a business owner, right? Just being a true entrepreneur, CEO, of having your finances in order. Start having those conversations with other people, your family, other business owners as well. And if you don't have anyone out there, if your circle has not grown to that, schedule a consultation with me. We can chat about it and see and get you onto the right track. Now, as always, good money, good money, good money. You guys be blessed. Now, and we're going to talk about one day. I'm getting a lot of calls about what does good money mean? When I was raised, my brother and I would always talk about, all money ain't good money. And that's a part of what I mean by good money. Good money multiply. You want to multiply that good money, right? Good money stays around. And we definitely want to make sure we're building a legacy. So you guys be blessed. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. And we'll see you again next Friday at 3 o'clock with more money tips. Be blessed.